Why? Why do we feel the way that we do about work and life? What are the things that shape us? What is our true purpose? And how do we figure that out? Coming up next. Welcome back to another episode of Empire Your Life. And today we're going to be talking about a big question that everybody should be asking themselves every single day. Especially when you first wake up in the morning, it should be the first thing you think about before you get out of bed, before you brush your teeth. And that is, what is your why? That's right. What is your why? This is such a very important question because why sets the foundation for everything that you do. If you do not have a strong why, or if you do not have a why at all, you are not going to get as much accomplished, and you're basically out there floating in space and not heading in a direction like you could be. And if you don't have a why right now, it's okay. You're in luck, because this video, if you stay till the end, we're going to go over lots of tips and strategies that are going to help you to figure out your why. So when I think of what is a why is your purpose, the thing that actually gets you out of bed in the morning, and you just can't wait to wake up. You can't wait to tackle the day and do whatever that why is. It may be something that you do in your job. It may be the business that you're starting. It may be doing something with the kids. Whatever your why is, that is going to be the driving force that is going to push you every single day. So whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or a very successful entrepreneur right now, you need to know what your why is, because having a strong why will actually take good entrepreneurs to great entrepreneurs. And it's always a good idea to take a good look at your why, because in some cases, your why might be a little bit misplaced. And you want to make sure that you have a why that is having a positive effect on your life and everyone around you. Because if you have the right why, that why will serve as jet fuel to fuel you and to energize you to accomplish all the great things that you want to do. But it all starts with having that why. So what is yours? So just to share a little bit with you about my why. So I got into real estate many years ago, and my why then actually looks different than my why now. And that's okay. You may find that your why changes over time as well, and it's going to shift in different directions as you do different jobs, businesses, meet different people. You're at different stages in your life. And so just be ready, because it will change over time. And for me, when I first got started in real estate, my why was like a lot of other people getting started, and that was simply to make as much money as I possibly could. That's right, I was only concerned about the bottom dollar. That's right, I just wanted to make money, sell houses, make money, rent houses, make money, act as an agent, get commissions, and make money. That was really my whole why. I woke up in the morning with the hope of making as much money that day as I possibly could, or close as many deals as I could for that month. Well, an interesting thing happened, because that went on for a long time, but as the years went on, I started to realize that the money is not really as important as everything else. I guess my why was always really different, but I thought money was the thing that I was after. But when I really started to sit back and think about it, my why was a whole lot deeper than that. My why actually went back to my childhood, which if you read my entrepreneur story on my website, or look for a video later where I'll do a little more in-depth about my story. But my childhood, we actually moved from place to place, living with family and friends and essentially whoever would take us in at the time. I spent lots of time sleeping on couches, pallets on the floor, sharing rooms with other people, and we were just trying to get by. I was in a situation where it was a single mom, and I was just doing the best that I could, and we were just doing the best that we could in that situation. And growing up in that way, not having really my own room, not having a house for my immediate family and staying together, and the traditional family that you think of with the white picket fence. And so for me, growing up in this way, I always aspired to want to have a house or even just a room of my own. And so really thinking back to my why, it goes back to my roots as a kid of being in a situation of sleeping on a couch or a pallet on the floor and wishing I had a room, wishing I had a house. And that really is what developed me into getting into real estate, because having that love and that desire to want to get my own house or my own room led me down the path of reading lots of real estate books, talking to real estate people, watching real estate materials online, basically getting information on real estate and real estate investing wherever I could. And by getting that information then led me to actually putting my toe into real estate and continuing to build businesses and so forth from there. But really it all hinged from that. And so even though in my older life when I started real estate and I thought my why was all about money, shortly thereafter I realized that the money, as it started coming in, wasn't that important. It didn't get me excited anymore. And I actually found myself having trouble waking up in the morning and wanting to do deals because I really wasn't concerned about the money anymore. But when I took a moment and really started to think about my past and really started to break down what is my true why, and when I got down to about how I grew up, that really lit a fire in me, because it started off as simple as me just wanting to have my own room or my own house, but then it went even further to where I actually wanted to see other people that were in similar situations to how I grew up. I wanted to see that they had a house too. And even beyond that, just your normal everyday people, that they were able to have a good quality home at a good price. And that's what really got me into real estate, and that today is still my why with real estate and really keeps me going in that career, is because I want to see other people happy. I want to see families get into homes and just enjoy the space that they're in, know that they got a good deal on the property, and just feel good about the whole transaction and the whole process of becoming a homeowner. And that is something that I just always longed for as a kid growing up, and to have the opportunity as time went on to get into the real estate field and to be where I am at now with all the houses that we own, as far as going through flips and the rental properties and commercial properties and everything that we do. It's amazing to look back and see the things that we've done, and also the people that we've helped along the way to either get into residential homes or to get into commercial properties as investments. And it's just been such a blessing, and that is a powerful why. And so I hope that you figure out a why for yourself that is as powerful as that, because when you do, you are going to feel totally different when you wake up every single day. You're going to feel like a lion. You're going to wake up roaring and can't wait to tackle the day and reach all of your goals. And that's what keeps me going in real estate. And I have no plan of quitting real estate anytime soon. I plan to do real estate forever because I'm just so passionate about it from growing up in that way and developing that why. And I just see myself doing it for a long, long time. And so when you develop a why that strong, that's when you know you have something good. Hope you enjoyed this video all about finding your why, and don't forget to leave some comments below. I want to hear, as you're going through this process, what did you figure out to be your why? What is your passion? What is your purpose in life? I want to hear about it so I can help support you in everything that you do. And as always, get out there and build your empire.